to my channel. Hope everyone is doing great today. Today I've got something special. I've got, we've got a mukbang with all the kids. And we got the Fanua kids. I got Hex, Zion, Blaze, Pippin, Fine. We got Aka. We got baby girl over there, Tina Fey, Elo, Vanna, Latai, Victoria, and Ahi. So we're all in the house. Hope everyone's doing great out there. We got a special, and we'll show you what we got, what our table looks like.
No.
Okay, so we got wings right here, lemon pepper wings, and Old Bay wings here. We got hot dogs. We got spaghetti and meatballs right there. We got pizza, pepperoni pizza and sausage pizza. We got some garlic bread. We have Otai in the house right here. And our drinks, we have strawberries. We're going to bless the food and then we'll go ahead and start. We have a missionary that just got back. That's Zion right there. He just got back from Canada. Where's Canada on that map?
Canada is.
Oh, it's up there.
Why did it
Where his picture is, all the way in the top.
Yeah.
He went to Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, no, that's my mom's.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and have him bless the food, and then we'll go ahead and start.
All right, let us pray. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the opportunity we had to attend church and to feel thy spirit. Father, we pray for blessing upon this food, may nourish and strengthen our bodies, and give us the things that we need to continue to be productive. Love you and give you thanks and say in thy son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Okay, let's go ahead and dig in.
Yeah, boy.
Spaghetti? What do you want?
Pizza.
Pizza. Cheers.
What?
Sorry. There's some ranch. Tomato ranch.
I did it. Oh yeah, she put a part on this side too.
Dang. Okay.
Jordan, put some more smells.
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
I think someone told me that it was Victorian.
It's so smart.
Who did that?
No, it's not.
What's that smell?
I remember when we used to go to
Mom, it's my hot dog.
what's it called? It's at all the Incredible Pizza.
Oh, I don't want it. My mom is in work.
That's some old school stuff.
Season 1.
Season 1 for good.
There's a one.
Is there extra cut? Oh yeah, this one. Uno's, the buffet. You good?
Yeah. There's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
Oh no. I like Uno.
Dang, now that I think of it, I can't unsee the Naruto. I can see it.
The what?
Naruto? Like when you he likes concussions.
Oh, I like it. Fina, you watch Naruto? Yeah.
Whoa. Good, bro.
And then I watch all the channels. So bars.
That's the one you have to watch next?
Yeah, the bars.
Your old TikTok. It's fun.
No.
It was old one.
Shouting the night.
Like musically type? Yeah, musically.
Shouting.
Like your hair slicked back.
Experiences, cool experiences, or life or death? Or have you done?
One of his areas that he served in was a Native American reservation.
Yeah.
Wow.
one of my first, like my first week in the field, when we went to like, we were going out to start teaching people, and we went into someone's house, and like her uncle came from the back with like a shotgun, and he pointed it at like the other elders. Like I was in the tree at the time, but he pointed it at the other elders, and he was like, "Y'all need to get out of here." And so he like walked us out to the car, but like he thought I was just like her friend or something, just because I was native or something. I don't know why, but yeah, that was like a pretty scary moment. I'm not gonna lie. That was like my first week in the field. It was interesting. It was good though.
So what happened after? Did you guys just ended up leaving?
Yeah, we ended up leaving, and we never went back to that house again.
No.
So we don't know what happened to that girl, but they're like, it was like their like early years of like opening up to like the public, like the white people in the area. So they weren't used to it. So like, when they see white people, it was like very like,
yeah, like their minds are still like,
yeah, they still yeah. It's just a lot of people are just, they don't trust anymore, just
What
because
area
like
is that?
things that happen. It's Fort Hall, Idaho.
He served Fort Hall, Idaho.
Fort Hall reservations.
Amongst the American Indians, Native Americans.
Shoshone
Among
Bannock.
Us. I can play Among Us.
What is it?
The Shoshone Bannock.
Wow.
Yeah, my NTC companion, her name is Sister Osborne, she was Native American, and they were very like prideful of their tribe.
Yeah.
Because she stayed on the reservation.
Oh yeah.
I understand, like, I can understand why they're so prideful after like all that they've been through, and like all the erasure of like their culture and stuff. So like they want to keep it alive.
Oh, and they need to keep that culture alive.
Yeah, they're like their languages and all that are like starting to die out, but like just like the very elderly people are the only ones who speak it. They try to keep up with it, but it's harder, I guess.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, it was
Like their generations aren't as fluent anymore.
yeah. Like you know how we understand like the little things, like we can understand Tony like the things speaking to, but like them, like their parents don't even, like the kids are their parents don't even speak to them.
Yeah.
Because they don't know it. It's cool though.
You just noticed that?
Yeah.
That was the nice part about being in Idaho is like it was during COVID. It was during COVID still. It was still 2020 and
Oh.
it was still open though. Like, we could still go out and visit people. And
Yellow?
Were the restrictions pretty bad when like everything started?
Baby, stop.
Yeah.
How was that? Because I've never been super restricted like
I didn't know
being on
strong.
this. Yeah.
Because you came when it started or when it hit, and then went back out when it was kind of opening back up. Or?
Yeah. So I went back out when everything was kind of opening, and it was like half. Like we would do online teaching, but also if the people allowed it, we could go and do.
No.
I think mine was kind of the same actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. But like I think like
It was all crazy. Like all the stores were stuffed out. Like everything, everyone was taking everything for themselves. Like, and I was just thinking in my head, like, dang, is this like the world type?
I know. I thought it was
like,
an apocalypse.
because I've never. Yeah. So when I came home, I thought it was gonna be crazy.
I really. I thought it was the end of the world. Like when the second coming was coming.
Oh, it's
Man.
Did you have some great companions?
I was just kidding.
Tell them about your first companion. I was just kidding. It looked like you had pretty good companions.
And then like you like from each companion, like good or bad, like you learn and grow through those experiences.
Like patience.
And like I think that's what I like. One of the things I appreciate a lot about the mission is because like you learn to like adjust to like when you walk into a room, like you learn to adjust to like the different personalities now. Cause like I feel like before the mission, I'd probably like walk into a room and then like see a bunch of people and be like, oh, these people are weird. Like I don't
gotta
want to
go.
be here. Yeah, like I gotta leave. But like now, I feel like I can walk into a room and just be like adjust to the personalities and like you'll
Like,
be
be
good.
more open.
Yeah, you can be more open to like different.
I feel like companions was probably, if it's not the most, right under the hardest part of mission. I think it's right under there if it's not the most hardest. Just because you're with the person every single day, 24/7, like
That's so
you
true.
don't leave each other unless you go to the bathroom or something.
Like even if you and your companion like really are similar and like each other, like some days it's just like it's too much. Like,
I'm gonna.
And we're back.
And we're back.
well, like I really want to just be back home, doing like being with my family and all that, and I remember just like in that area, and it didn't help because like the area we weren't really teaching anybody at the time, or anyone consistently. None of our friends were progressing through the gospel, so that just didn't help me to like focus on the work. Yeah, just getting like discouraged and all that, so it didn't help. But I remember like coming home that night, or I remember getting a text from my dad like earlier in the morning, and he was like, pray to God, like he's gonna visit you in a dream. He sent me these motivational things about like my mission at EC. And then like I remember he sent that, and I read like he's gonna visit you in a dream. And I was like, what does that mean? He was like, that makes no sense, kind of deal. And then I remember like the whole day we went out and worked, we did our meetings and all that. And then I remember we got back home and like I prayed, and I was like thinking about what my dad texted me earlier. And then I remember when I went to sleep, I just remember I had this dream, and in this dream, I was just in this room, and it was like all white, and there's pictures all over the wall everywhere. Like if you can imagine being in a room by yourself, and you look around and there's frames like to the ceiling all the way down to the floor, just everywhere. And on those pictures was just pictures of my family back home, everyone at this table, like pictures of me playing football, pictures of me going to school, and just everything that I wanted to be doing at the time. And I remember hearing a knock on the door, and I went to the door, and then I opened it, and it was my brother Blaze sitting right here. And then I remember I was just so excited to see him, and I was like, hey Blaze, like how's everything going? Like what's good? Like how's the family? Like how's everything? And then I just remember Blaze just gave me like a blank stare, and he did not say a word to me, and he just walked right past me. And I was like, what the heck? Like that was weird. And then he went straight to the pictures, and he started like throwing all the pictures down on the floor, started breaking them. And then I remember right before Blaze walked out, he came up to me, and he just gave me like this big hug. And then I still wanted to talk to him, but he never said anything. After he gave me the hug, he walked out of the room, closed the door, and I just remember being like so sad. I was just mad at the time. And I remember I looked up, and every picture that was on the wall, there was still the same amount of frames on the wall, but it's all replaced with the picture of Jesus Christ. That really helped me remember why I was on a mission and remember what my purpose was to be a representative of Jesus Christ. And from then on, that really helped me on my mission. And I just know that like that's really something that I always keep in mind, like just for the rest of my life. Like when things start to get out of focus, like I feel like for everyone in their life, like when things get out of focus in your life or when things are like going crazy, I now know like I have like a true testimony that when you realign with God, like He will like align the rest of the problems in your life. And that's probably one of the strongest like lessons I've learned. So.
Amen. Thank you, Z. Gone through, and it takes a lot of faith to go on your mission and to get that experience, especially in a dream. You know, that's amazing. Now, before we continue, what made you decide on going on a mission? I mean, I'll tell you what, guys. Zion was number one defense.
Defensive MVP.
Yeah, he was MVP in the nation, you guys. And MVP defensive in the nation. So this young man had everything going for him as far as a full ride scholarship to football, college.
I didn't tell you this, but like some of the younger boys like that just graduated or like my grade and then a little younger, they were like talking about Zion. They were telling all the younger boys about Zion. They're like, man, y'all don't know about Zion. Zion was he was the best linebacker. Like he was the all-star, and I'm like, dang, like these little boys, I really look up to him.
Yeah.
Bro, wait, the same thing happened to me. I went to Whataburger with Ola and the twins, and I think it was just us and Blessy, and they were all talking about they were like, oh yeah, when Zion come back from the mission? And I was just saying like when, and then they were like, man, bro, I have to look up to him, man.
Yeah, but he had. I thought he was going into football. That's why I thought he was going straight to football because there were just a lot of people looking out for him in the college world stuff.
Yeah, really good. Blaze also was an amazing football player, high school days too. So he had his. And he got into the wrestling field also. So I'm curious, what made you, Zion, decide on going on a mission? You know, you put the worldly things aside and put God first.
Like talk about it, but like I always thought like a mission was just like, you know, it was cool, but like I've seen like missionaries come like back and like everyone just be like it like changed their life and all that. But like for me, like I always like sitting there, I'm just you know, like I really don't even think it's that deep. Like I don't know if a mission is that deep. But like I can't like I wish I could say that like I went on a mission because like I wanted to like serve other people and like you know preach the gospel. But like honestly, like I went because COVID happened and you know I didn't know if there was gonna be football season or school. So that's when I decided I was like maybe I should try thinking about a mission. And I think Heavenly Father knew I probably wasn't gonna go if COVID never happened. I probably wouldn't have gone on a mission if He didn't, you know, allow.
So God works in mysterious ways.
He definitely works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
But it was probably the best decision I've ever made in my life. So I'm honestly grateful for it. Yeah.
Thank you, Zion. Thanks for sharing that. That takes us to to Hex. Hex is the one that sings my intro. Right here, you can see him. You can see him. No, he's always behind the music.
E.B.S.
He's always behind the music, and him and his brothers, right here, the brothers have put on they have a production entertainment which is called E.B.S, and they're building their business in music. And Hex, I want to ask you, Hex is also putting all his music aside. I mean, we are starting to hear all this music that's it's just blowing my mind, the music, and you guys have heard that. A lot of you guys love my intro. Well, that's the face behind the music. And he's just blowing up right now. So I want to know, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to know too, what has inspired this young man? Right now he's been called to serve a mission to go to Seattle. And how blessed are the people of Seattle? You know, so Hex, I want to ask you, what motivates you? And Zion, you can jump into, and Blaze, you can jump in. What motivates you to for music? Because you have amazing sound, and this is talent that you've been sent. That's been sent from God. You were born with this talent. What has motivated you to think of lyrics that you're using right now? Let's jump into Blaze and Zion. X, what has motivated you? Actually, what motivated you to write this song for my? What did you think about to get to that point to write that song that you let me use on my intro?
I think it was just from experience, I guess. Most of the songs are just from experience. Or like anything like what I'm feeling
Yeah.
in the moment. I started just say whatever that comes out.
Wow.
What motivated you to like start like to go through with making like music? To actually
So if
like
you
go
guys have
through with like
questions,
to start making music and putting it out.
I think it was
Oh,
Yeah.
how the first song happened. I remember Hex made a beat, and like we weren't like making music, like we were just messing around. And I remember me, like people don't know, but like I would just write raps like just for fun, like in my free time. And I remember I wrote something, and I heard a beat that he made, so I went over there and I was like, oh bro, let me see what this sounds like. And if you want to look it up, it's a song called Fly Away. And it's like the very first song we ever did. Yeah, I remember just like singing on the song, and then I thought that was it. Like me and Hex did the whole song. I'm like, man, that was really good. Like I think that's it. I think like we weren't planning on like dropping it. And I remember I was sleeping, and then I kept hearing Hex and my dad like talking, like going back and forth, like. And then I remember waking up the next morning, and I guess Hex created a whole like SoundCloud account and like dropped the song that we just made. And like, I don't know, he's the one who just wanted to do it. So.
What motivated what made y'all like influence y'all to like start like just to like even for fun to start writing?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Right.
For me, so my dad and his brothers, like they were like really like they would like rap and all that. But like when they were younger, like they would actually like go to like clubs and like perform for like whoever. I don't even know who they perform for, but like I guess my dad, like he's the one who like told me like he would like show me different music, and like he'd like really put me on to like, oh, this like looks fun. So like I just started writing a lot, and yeah, I think that's really what like motivated me, to be honest, because I like it. It always felt like good. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it feels good like when you make something and it's like, whoa, that sounds good, like something creative outside. Because like I feel like for me, there's like another reason is because like I always play sports, so like sometimes I feel like, dang, like I feel like that's the only thing I do. Like people don't know me, like, oh, like see, like you play sports, it's good. But like I feel like making music like
That
allowed
was
me.
something for yourself.
Yeah, it was like something like you could really like just like. It's like a release, kind of.
Express.
Yeah, just express yourself in a different way. So that's why I like it.
It's kind of crazy because I remember when we were younger and we all lived together. I remember all three of y'all and your dad, y'all would be playing around making up words. It won't even be like words. It'll be just random stuff that rhymes with each
Yeah, I
other.
remember like on the side of the house.
Yeah, those are
We used to all run here.
Yeah.
You ain't had a real childhood. All your first
All these
cousins
little
didn't live in Grandma's house.
faces were all like, all brothers and sisters here.
No, but I remember that's how I learned, like, was exposed to some of the old school rap was from their dad and them, like Wu-Tang Clan and them. And they're like,
Music is really instilled in you.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, like they would all of them would always have like a notebook with like rhymes and like it's like they always been like.
That's so awesome.
Oh yeah. Tell them what does E.B.S stand for? Like.
Pull up Hex Fanua
yeah.
on YouTube. You're gonna find that E.B.S pops up, and this is what her question is about.
Yeah. So E.B.S, it was actually like our I don't know what it is. I think like we don't like kind of like do it with that what it like actually stands for, because like E.B.S is eight. It's like it stands for 8-ball style, and like our uncle, he actually passed away a couple of years ago, but that was like his like I don't know if that was like his gang or like I don't know. But like he had like a tattoo, like an 8-ball tattoo, and like I guess like Hex, my dad just asked me like, oh yeah, can you name it like E.B.S for like my brother? So like, yeah, we're just 8-ball style.
Y'all just like adapted.
Now we're just E.B.S. So
I thought it
I'm putting E.B.S.
meant Euless Brothers. That's what I thought. So this is a good story because I never really knew. I thought it was just
Yeah,
Hey, you are
I'm
as
sure
well.
everybody was wondering like what does E.B.S stand for?
We should do it. E.B.S. Brothers.
We on profile of the 8-ball though.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it stands for. 8-ball style.
Ball style.
Wait, what is this? I never knew that.
8-ball style.
What is that for?
E.B.S.
E.B.S, the name of their.
Okay.
It's 8-ball
I
style.
always wondered that.
I don't know.
So,
Now I don't know. I see it kind of differently now, like 8-ball. I don't really know.
And y'all differently. 8-ball is different from the rest of the book.
okay, so you guys heard it here first.
You can make a
This is
new
my
name.
question. Where do you guys plan to take E.B.S to? When Hex comes back from his
Yeah.
mission.
All the way to the top.
University.
Yeah. For like the world. So that's like his goal. And like I'm just here. Love to like just go perform and all that, but like I don't know. But like definitely I guess just see how far you can go with it.
And
Because,
EBS is pretty like, what do you call it? They got different stuff. We got singers here, we got rappers. They kind of do it all, so it's pretty like
5 stunts. Like all around.
Yeah.
sorry.
That's I don't know. E.B.S. I don't really know what it is yet. I feel like we don't really know what it is. Like it's like we're technically like a group, but like sometimes some of the songs like it's either just like one of us on it. So like it could be like just like a collective, and then like we're all just separate artists, I guess.
I feel like
And then
that.
maybe we could put different people who want to like whoever is like creative, like if they want to be a part of the group, like.
And you guys have collabed with they've collabed with other U-list artists, right?
Yeah. Hex did a song. Who'd you do a song with from? Well, so there's Loom Goon A1. He was like, he's been doing it for a long time, like ever since he graduated from high school. But like, yeah, he's really talented. There was a kid from like Missouri that Hex did a song with.
K-I-O.
K-A-I-O. He's pretty good. And then
You know what's crazy? And I sent it to Hex because at the time, like, that's when, like, you were on your mission and stuff, too. I posted y'all's music on my Instagram, and there was this guy, he was, like, a producer for a lot of poly artists, and he was looking for, like, people to collab with and, like, different artists to produce for and stuff. He has, like, his own studio and whatever, and he said, like, he loved, like, y'all's style and y'all's music and how young y'all were, too, like, but I feel like just keep putting it out there, like everyone's gonna start seeing it. Like people from Cali, my friend Annette put all her family in Cali and Missouri on the music.
we're not the only ones. Like we got Elo who sings. Like honestly, everyone. I feel like the Lord like just blessed a lot of us with like just a natural ear for like music and like a tune. So like. I feel like everyone's just like can sing and like just do different things creatively, like whether that's like drawing or like artistic. But yeah, I think we're just like very
Pippin plays
blessed.
the ukulele.
Yeah, Pippin plays.
Pippin can sing.
Pippin plays the oud.
Sing, Blaze
He
sings.
sings.
Blaze sings.
Trumpet.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of crazy too, cause like all of our family somehow like just came together on a common ground like with that, and it's just crazy because it's not like when we were younger we expected like, yeah, all of us let's get into like arts or like music or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody kind of slowly like found, you know, interest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that the music gene skipped.
She was asleep when they were passing out musical talents. And I woke her up later when she went to school.
Musical
Hey,
talent.
Nas is like a Simon. Like she knows good music.
Simon Cowell.
She knows good music.
There'll be like little moments on accident I'll sing right, and And they're like, wow, that was kind of good.
grandchildren. So
That's so
Or you
true.
guys,
yeah.
Like, that's so true. Like, I feel like everyone, like, in a certain way, when you're on, like, when you're like heading into a path like that, you're like chasing after. Like, if you look back, like, you'll notice that like the people that came before you, we're kind of doing the same thing. Like you kind of got that like inspiration from them in a way.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
But I feel like
that's really cool
we have like more opportunity to
Yeah.
actually like
to do it.
reach it.
Person.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's going to be so interesting and amazing to see where their talents are going to take them. What do they do with it, you know? So, like we said, like I mentioned, Hex has been called to go on his mission. He's been set apart to be an elder, an actual missionary right now. And so, what has prompted you, Hex, to go on a mission? I know you have a love of God. Can you explore on that?
It was just a humbling experience. Like, usually I just follow whatever he does. Like, if he gonna go eat something, I'm gonna go eat something. Like, if he plays sports, shit, I'm gonna go play sports. So it was like, dang, if he's going on his mission, yeah, I was like, shit, might as well, cause I ain't got nothing. But like, you know that saying when they say like, go on your mission and your family be blessed, and your family would like experience miracles. Like, I always thought that was like fake. Like, that wasn't true. But then like, I don't know, I sort of had this feeling of pride and like anger that just grew until like one night I like prayed and like, I don't know why. I just went to my room and prayed, and then that's when I received personal revelation from God. I just sort of asked him like, if all this was true, like if the gospel was true, like if he's even listening to me right now, like, are you even there? Like, should I even be thinking about going on a mission? And then like a few seconds later, I could feel something like hugging me. It was like a missing piece to what I needed. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like, dang, he's actually there. Like, you know, maybe I should just go on a mission. Like, all this is true. Everything that I was taught from a little kid about the church and all that is true. So why not? Why not go share that truth with others? And I know that this gospel has like a lot of love for its children. And yeah, I want to share that light with others on my mission. So yeah, I'm excited to go. It's gonna be cool.
So excited.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hex.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your testimony of God and of the truthfulness of the work that you're going to do. And Seattle, you're so blessed to have Hex coming your way. He has such a beautiful spirit, and he has so much to share with you. And we're all so proud of him. So proud of you, Hex. And on that note, how about a song?
Let's cut that out.
Our audience would really love to hear something different.
I just want to share something before we go on with the song. No, like, I think all of these boys have been like great examples to all of us girls. I think especially like, cause I know that Z told the story of like Blaze still being an example to him on the mission and the dream that he had and stuff too. And I thought that was kind of crazy when Z first said that, when he gave his talk. My mom, and I think I kind of told Ned a little bit, but when I was on my mission, like, I also had a dream of Blaze too. And I just think that's so crazy because, like like the Lord knows. He knows like what people He needs to bring into your life, even if it's through a dream or anything, like to give you that little push. And I remember, like, B, I don't know if you remember when I messaged you, or I messaged your mom first, and then I messaged you, but little things like that, like from these boys, it really does go a long way for all of us. And yeah, I just wanted to put that in. I really
Absolutely.
do appreciate them.
Thank you for sharing that. You know, I just want you guys to know too, I have all daughters, all girls, but these have been the boys that I've never had. These have been the sons that I've always yearned for. And I'm just so proud of them. They're just so wonderful. They have always been their brothers, ever since they were younger, you know. And I'm just so proud of these boys, you know. And my niece Victoria, I'm just so proud of all of them. Now this is a big milestone for our family, for Hex. Zion just got back. Elo went to Zimbabwe. Zion came back from Canada, and now Hex is going to Seattle.
Hex, can you sing one of his songs?
My hair.
Hex, can you sing one of his songs?
My hair.
Hold that.
Oh. Well, gosh, this meal was. How would you guys like your meal?
Really good. Really good.
It's cold wings, but you guys have to warm it up, okay? Warm it up for your mom later.
Really good. Yeah, thank you, Leo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I want to thank these boys for Pippin. Thank you, Blaze, Zion, Hex, Finan, Victoria, and the girls. Thank you so much for being a part of our meal today. It's been so special to meet with these guys. You were able to hear the inspiration. So I asked Hex, I'm looking for an intro for my video. Is there any possible way you can give me one, let me use one of your songs for my intro? And Hex said, yeah. I go, okay, you just think of which song and that's what we'll use. And he thought of Runaway. So Runaway is the song of my intro, and I just love it. It is a big part of my videos, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of that song. And it's very inspiring. If you hear the whole lyrics to that song, it's so inspiring. It inspires you to move forward. And what do you think of what that song means? Runaway.
Like, sort of get away from yeah, go chase your dreams.
Go chase your dreams, yeah. Because that part that goes, I got money on the way. Da-da-da. That is my favorite part.
Affirmations.
Affirmations.
Manifestation.
I need my money.
Yeah. There you
You
go.
gotta manifest.
Yeah. Speak it to reality. Speak it into the universe. Yeah. So okay, you guys, we're at the close of our mukbang here. Hope everyone, we can say something uplifting, starting from you. Something uplifting to think about. Last words.
Gratitude for what you have.
Yeah.
Positive vibes.
I think like.
Believe in yourself.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Fine? Last word?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Give us a like.
Surround yourself with good people who help you become your best.
Uplifting word. Elo, what was yours?
I said just surround yourself with good people who help you become your best.
Very good.
God loves you.
Oh,
I'm saying it's okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just playing. Put God first, and everything else in your life will be good.
Amen.
If you bring it up there.
On the whole, your family close, love them dear.
Thank you, V.
Just love everyone.
Let's see. I'll go first.
Keep Jesus as your savior.
Thank you.
Always have faith.
Oh, very good. God is great. God is great.
All the time.
And all the time.
Got it great.
All the time. All right, you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay blessed. Peace. And we'll see you on the next.
Oh yeah, y'all. Stay tuned for the TikTok.
Just.z, you know what I'm saying? Just.z.
Oh yeah, subscribe to their channel at E.B.S.
All capitals.
SoundCloud.
Next summer, yes,
Wait, come on.
Believe it. I'm Naruto.
Now it's time for that after church nap.
Yeah, oh, nah, nah,